the newest coaching addition to the Ivy League, head coach Daria Schneider. Cornell University welcomes you. Daria, why Cornell? Why the decision to become a head coach?
Well, while I was coaching at Columbia, I briefly was the interim head coach, and I really enjoyed my responsibilities and my time being interim head coach. I wasn't quite ready to be a head coach full-time then, but when I heard this past summer that the Cornell job was open, I thought about my time with Columbia, and I thought, I'm really ready to be a head coach, and I'm really excited to build a championship team in Ithaca.
You mentioned your time at Columbia, working there. The fencing universe now knows Columbia very well, coming off 2 NCAA national titles. Outside of your experience there, what other coaching experience do you bring to Cornell?
Well, I started coaching 15 years ago. I coached at Commonwealth High School under Alif Sachs for 2.5 years. And then when I graduated high school and moved to New York to train at Columbia and go to school at Columbia, I coached at Riverdale Country Day School in the Bronx. And I coached there for 5 years, the entire time I was at Columbia as a student athlete, and the 1 year in 2007 that I took off to train for the Beijing Olympics. When I coached with Riverdale, we were always above 500. We had an undefeated season. And I just really loved coaching there. I coached with Dwight Smith, who was the epic coach at the time. We both coached under Martin Schneider, no relation. And he was amazing. He had been coaching for, I believe, 49 years when I finished coaching there, and he set a record. He coached there for 54 years, which is just incredible. And he was really somebody that really mentored me in how to coach and work with young people on a day-to-day basis, and how much of an impact you can have if you're just really consistent and patient with kids. And then when I graduated Columbia, I immediately became the assistant coach at Columbia. And shortly into my first year there, head coach George Kolombatovich retired, and I was asked to step in as the interim head coach while they started looking for a new head coach. And then I had the pleasure of serving on the search committee to help find a new head coach. And bringing in Michael Offertig was clearly a fantastic decision that the search committee made. And then I got to work under Michael for 3.5 years coaching, and I also was a director of operations for a year for him. And I learned a tremendous amount from him about fundraising and building a team. And so I just really feel I'm ready to run a program, and I'm super excited to be doing it at Cornell. I think there's so much potential there. It's a fantastic school. It's a beautiful area, and I'm really looking forward to the challenges that it's going to present.
Speaking of your time at Columbia, both in the head assistant coaching capacity, the interim head coach, and then under Coach Offertig, what was the biggest takeaway for you in working under George K., who had led Columbia to several NCAA titles, and then Coach Offertig, who has now led Columbia to 2 more NCAA titles?
What was the biggest thing that I learned?
Yeah.
I think I learned how important it can be to have consistency on a day-to-day basis as a team. I feel that the years in which, as coaches, and when I was an athlete on the team as well, and when I was a captain for 2 years, the years when we were able to provide a real structure on a day-to-day and weekly basis for the team, when the team could really work on their team chemistry and the atmosphere that they were creating for themselves, that's really the X factor that that's where the magic is. You can have a fantastic team, but if they can't compete together and support each other and feel confident in each other, nobody is competing relaxed, and nobody is just out there fiercely kind of being an animal, trying to just get everything they can. Everyone's just more stressed. So I think that the biggest thing I take away from my time at Columbia is just the importance of building a certain chemistry and a certain team atmosphere. And then the other thing that I definitely learned from both coaches is so much about development and fundraising and working with the alumni to be part of that culture, and how much that can make a difference in your student athletes in terms of them being able to not only have summer opportunities, but also then have some guidance in what they might do when they graduate and go off into the world. And when they feel that they have both, they have they have what they need from a fencing perspective, but they also are feeling supported in their long-term career goals, because some of them might be looking to go to the Olympics, and some of them might be looking to graduate and go to medical school or go to law school. And when they all feel supported in all of those different goals, I think it just creates a really, really special environment.
And you've mentioned some greats of today and before, both at the high school level, the NCAA level, of course, your own professional pursuits at the senior level as a women's saber fencer also have granted you access to some of the greatest coaches in the world. How will you blend all that now at Cornell?
Well, I'm really looking forward to kind of being able to finally give back all the people who have taught me fencing over the years. You know, I've worked with Ariana Klinka, Yuri Gelman, Aladar Kogler. I did strength and conditioning training with Jed Dupree, who's incredible, and Ed Corfanti is our national team coach, and I got to learn a lot from him over the years at our training camps and taking lessons with him. So I just feel so fortunate to have so many influences in my life, and I'm really excited to start to work with my own perspective of fencing and instilling that in the next generation, but with all of those people kind of backing up and having built the philosophy that I now have for how to coach saber specifically. And I really look forward to learning more how to coach the other two weapons. And I'm going to go to the best people I can find to learn how to be a better epee and flow coach as well.
All right, Coach. Well, we look forward to seeing that in your first year back on the NCAA coaching circuit. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.